Hello candidates, you're welcome to yet another session of handling active and passive voices in another tense still. Like we usually tell ourselves, each tense has its own active and passive voice. We've looked at all the other tenses. We're now looking at past perfect tense. These tenses are really different and they really have their passive voices different from other tenses. So you please follow up tense by tense and understand how these helping verbs change. We say it is majorly the helping verbs that change. The tense of the verb remains in participle form, but as these tenses continue moving, it is majorly the helping verb, then just basically the helping verbs, because we usually say plus the verb in participle form. So the other information remains the same, verb in participle form and the doer. So we look at past perfect tense. We remind ourselves about the active voice in past perfect tense. We are saying this one is a tense that uses had plus the verb in participle form. For example, we're saying she had taken tea. So it is simply had, then the verb in participle form, taken. She had taken tea. We say, we had washed our uniforms. Who did the washing? Us. We washed our own uniforms. They had spoiled our flowers. Maybe someone was doing the spoiling and you later came and chased them away, so you saved the flowers. The painters had painted this room. Probably the painting didn't go on well, but they had done the painting. So basically it is had, then the verb in participle form. So when we move to its passive voice, we say the object is followed by the had been. So here it was had, and we're saying here the verb, the passive voice is now had been, then the verb in participle form and the doer, like we've been mentioning all along. For example, these very sentences we had here. She had taken tea. We're now saying our object is tea, so we say tea had been taken. We had washed our uniforms. The object here is our uniforms, so we're now saying our uniforms had been washed by us. They had spoiled our flowers. So we're now saying our flowers had been spoiled. The they, you remember why we don't spell out they? We don't know who did the spoiling. This room had been painted by the painters. So this is for the painters had painted this room. Our object being this room, we start on this room had been painted by the painters. So these were just examples from this active voice to passive voice. We give ourselves some other few examples about how we change this tense to its passive voice. So we're saying the carpenter had made nice furniture. Our object here is the nice furniture. So we're beginning off. Nice furniture had been made by the carpenter. Timothy had switched off the TV. These are the ones on which I want your help. Being that you understood all these are the examples we've been given, you please mention what we mentioned. Yeah, we say here, Timothy had switched off the TV. We're beginning, the television. So we're beginning the television. Okay, we shall say the television had been switched off by Timothy. Juma had charged his phone. So here you realize that there is some possession, his phone. So you must be careful in this response. Yes, we shall begin. Juma's phone. We shall not say his phone. That this possession must be represented by a name. So we shall say Juma's phone had been charged by him. So we say by him because we already know Juma. We only began with this possession. Juma's phone had been charged by him. Lastly, you give your view on this. We had won the match. So shall say the match had been won by us. So there's no clear activity in our workbook about this tense, but we hope to send an activity along with this video. Thanks for attending this session.